It's a beautiful day in the Empire, a beautiful day for a Stormtrooper. Won't you be could you be my Stormtrooper? Hello, Stormtroopers. It is I, your friendly neighborhood Stormtrooper. IR Smart. I'm glad that you could join me today. Today, we're going to be reading a book, a very special book, known as Star Wars, Meet the Villains, Stormtrooper. Now, this is a very special book. Unfortunately, as you can see, the title is printed slightly wrong. If you can see here, it's supposed to say, Meet the Heroes. However, it says Meet the Villains. This is a small writing error. And thankfully, this company was shut down by the rebel propaganda artists that made this were shut down. So thank you to the Empire for getting rid of them. But anyway, today we're going to be reading this book about Stormtroopers, so you can learn more about me, your friendly neighborhood Stormtrooper. IR Smart. Let's begin. Ooh. Very cool. Alright. So, there's a lot of things we're going to find out. So, are all Stormtroopers men? How many Stormtroopers work on the Death Star? Where do Stormtroopers go on vacation? Which are the tallest troopers? It's definitely me, I'm 5'11". What is inside their helmets? Their heads, obviously. Find out the answers to these questions, and many more inside. Who are these soldiers? Stormtroopers. These are the special soldiers working for the rulers of the galaxy. Spot them on many planets. They wear white armor, and they look fierce. Why are they needed? To seize control of as many planets as possible. The Stormtroopers are first commanded by Emperor Palpatine. He creates I don't know why it says evil empire, that's another typo, to rule the galaxy. When a new threat, the First Order, rises up, they use a vast army of Stormtroopers too. Yeah, First Order is like a weird off-brand, we don't talk about them. Who fights the Stormtroopers? The rebels do. They want the galaxy to be free of the Empire. The Stormtroopers work for the Empire, so the rebels plan to fight the Stormtroopers. See, these are the bad guys. We don't like them. Are Stormtroopers good in a fight? Yes and no. The heck is that supposed to mean? Stormtroopers are highly trained, but they can be beaten. If their foes, such as the warrior as Chirrut, I don't know, this blind guy with a stick, he's kind of annoying, are quick, they can trip Stormtroopers up or surprise them from behind. Yeah, I'm going to be honest, it's kind of easy to sneak up on me. I can't see anything behind me, or like any peripherals. It's hard to see at all, so that's understandable. Ooh. How many types of Stormtroopers are there? Many. The Stormtroopers have different names and armor for all of their many missions. Snow, sand, mud, or sea, the Stormtroopers are prepared for everything. So here we have a Snow Trooper, we have a Sand Trooper, we have a Mud Trooper, and we have a Shore Trooper. These guys are cool. Which troopers work in mud? Well, the Mud Troopers. These soldiers are also known as Swamp Troopers. They often work on dirty planets with poisonous air, so they wear masks to help them breathe. Wow, just like real life, we wear masks to not spread disease. That's crazy. Anyway, do Stormtroopers like working in sand? Not really. Troopers find it difficult to walk in the sand, and it can get very hot inside their army. Stormtroopers who work in sandy desert conditions are called Sand Troopers. Now, I've personally been on a couple desert planets. I really don't like sand. You see, it's coarse, rough. Also, it's just irritating, and it gets everywhere. It gets in all of, like, your armor. It gets inside the helmet, even. I don't even know how that works. But, yeah, it's just irritating, and gets everywhere, man. It's awful. Why is this Stormtrooper wearing a strange helmet? That's a bit mean, but sure. This is a snow trooper on an icy planet. The helmet has built-in goggles for looking at bright, light, snowy landscapes. The armor contains heating controls to keep the wearer warm. That's pretty cool. What is a flame trooper? A Stormtrooper who can blast fire. These First Order soldiers carry weapons that can shoot flames. Their helmets protect them from the heat of the fire. Flame Troopers are often found at the front of the action. Yeah, these guys are cool. I mean, the First Order is kind of off-brand, but these guys are cool. I like these guys. Who is this? Ooh, look at that. A Scout Trooper. Some Stormtroopers have special jobs and special names. There it is. Scout Troopers investigate or scout out enemy worlds and keep a lookout. So keep a lookout for danger, Scout Trooper. Jeez, I'm sorry. I'm having difficulty reading. It's kind of hard to see, you know. What is this vehicle? A speeder bike. Stormtroopers can't fly, but with these vehicles they can hover above the ground. Speeder bikes often zoom away very fast, so they are good for spying in enemy territory. How tall are Stormtroopers? Well, this one is 5'11", because 5'11" is the perfect height, so obviously. They are average human size. Stormtroopers must also be physically fit and healthy. Yeah, that's definitely me. I'm so healthy. Have you seen how strong I am? Alright? Which are the tallest troopers? That's a lie. I am the tallest trooper. No one is taller than me. Don't lie to me, alright? So apparently, Death Troopers, these scary-looking soldiers, dressed in all black, train in top-secret sites, and work for important officers of the Empire only. At nearly 2 meters, 6 feet 5 inches, what? They tower over. These guys are 6 feet. These guys are 6'5"? That's not fair. Why do they get to be so tall? You're telling me that Death Troopers are 6'5"? What? That's insane. What the crud? That's not fair. Okay. What material is Stormtrooper armor made of? Plastoid. This is a special material designed to protect Stormtroopers from attacks. Each suit is formed of 18 overlapping armor pieces. This allows Stormtroopers to move around freely. Now, unfortunately, I'm missing the other 17 pieces of my armor, but I got the one at least, so we're doing pretty good. What did they wear under their armor? A black bodysuit, or a suit if you're like me. I have a nice dress shirt today, but you've seen me wear a suit, so you can wear that sometimes too. A black bodysuit. This layer is made of stretchy material that fits each Stormtrooper like a glove. Yeah. I mean, if the glove fits. Why are Stormtroopers called bucketheads? I take offense to that term. I cannot believe they actually put that in this book. Seriously. That's like the N-word to a Stormtrooper. So you can't say that. You can't just say this word. That's literally so mean. Their helmets are shaped like buckets. That's mean. You can't just say these things. I understand why this book was banned. This is offensive. I can't believe that. This is a nickname given to the Stormtroopers by the Rebels. Yeah. The Rebels do not like Stormtroopers. Yeah, I don't like them either. Alright? They're gonna go around calling names. You don't see me calling the Rebels names. What? That's just mean. Name calling? Seriously? That's what you're resorting to? Seriously. You guys think the Rebel Alliance are good guys? And then you see stuff like this. Come on. Think, people. FN2187. I don't know this guy. When can Stormtroopers take off their helmets? Only when given permission. Stormtroopers must look professional at all times. Their helmets also provide protection. Yeah, I never take the helmet off. Like, even to eat, I just kind of like shove food up here and I hope it gets in. I got straws if I need to drink my milk. So yeah, I don't take this off. I don't know why this guy took his helmet off. I'm sure there's probably a whole plot about how he, turned from the First Order and, probably got a lot of character development, and I assume that his character probably had a deep character progression through all 3 of his movies, and I'm sure that the writers totally did not forget that he existed and just add him as a side character. Anyway, what is inside of their helmet? You have no idea what's inside here, but, I mean, my head's in here, but you don't know what that looks like, so. All sorts of equipment. Stormtroopers are hooked up to communication devices so that they can talk to one another. Oh yeah, that's what this thing is. See, now my voice, I'm like talking to my fellow Stormtroopers. Wait, what? Oh yeah, give me a turkey club. Thanks. So they can talk to one another. These also have breathing devices to bring in clean air. Yeah, so honestly, if you could wear like one of these. You can wear one of these to the store and protect yourself, or you can just wear a Stormtrooper helmet and be way more prepared. So, I mean, you could wear this, or you can just be way cooler and wear a Stormtrooper helmet. So, whatever. So look at this. We got the speaker here. That's like right here. We have the padding. That's up here. The breathing device. That's down here. And yeah, look at that. That's cool. So anyway, what weapons do Stormtroopers use? Ooh, this is fun. Weaponry. Blasters. Stormtroopers' blasters are capable of stunning their opponents. Yeah, we set for stun. Remember in there's actually a Stormtrooper. He was like, oh, there's one set for stun. And then this Princess Leia lady, she just straight up shot him and killed him. We said set for stun, and she just killed him. We didn't want to hurt her. She just straight up murdered a trooper for no reason. Honestly, the rebels suck. Anyway, we can stun their opponents. For close range attack, they use batons and shields. Must be this is the weird off-brand First Order. I don't know that. Anyway, do they need any other equipment? Quadnoculars. Sorry, I've struggled with that word for a while. Quadnoculars. Stormtroopers must go out on patrol. They need to be able to search for enemies far away. Quadnoculars help them to see far into the distance. Yeah, these are pretty cool. I would get a pair, but they're not cheap. How do Stormtroopers get around? Marching. Lots and lots of marching. Stormtroopers must learn how to march quickly, no matter what the weather is, and in straight lines. Left, right, left, right. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Look at this. This is me and the boys. Me and the boys going marching. What vehicles do they drive? It depends. See, one on a battlefield where Stormtroopers need height, definitely need some height to overcompensate for some things. They drive ATSTs, all-terrain scout transports. They can blast their enemies from the cockpit, high off the ground. Yeah, these are cool. I haven't gotten to drive one, but they look cool. What about on crowded city streets? Tanks. On the busy streets of Jeddah, Stormtroopers called tank troopers drive big, heavy tanks. They trample over anything in their path. Yeah, these are cool. I haven't gotten to see one, but I've heard they're cool. Ooh. Do Stormtroopers work with animals? Yeah, we do. On the sandy planet Tatooine, Stormtroopers ride lizard creatures called dewbacks. Sin gets stuck in the troopers' vehicles, but dewbacks are fine with it, so they can cope with the difficult terrain. Yeah, these guys are cool. I kind of want one as a pet, so I can just ride them to work and school and stuff. That'd be nice. Why do all these people look the same? They are clones. Wait, hold on. The Empire's first Stormtroopers were identical soldiers known as clones. They are programmed to... Oh, okay. I got really concerned here. I thought they were going to say all Stormtroopers are clones, because that is false. I am an enlisted trooper. I enlisted into the Empire. I'm not a clone, alright? Stop saying Stormtroopers are clones. The very, very first Stormtroopers were clones, because they were just left over from the clone army, and they were just given the new Stormtrooper army. So, just want to clarify that. Stormtroopers are not clones. The very, very first ones were, and then the enlisted troopers, alright? Just want to make sure that's clear. So, they are identical soldiers as clones. They are programmed to follow all the Empire's orders. Where did the clones come from? The planet Kamino. Tall Kaminoans worked here. They used their scientific brains to produce a whole factory of clones for the Galactic Republic. The clones were then used by the Empire. So yeah, just want to clarify, only the first couple Stormtroopers were clones. Who trained the clone troopers? Jango Fett. The clones are exact copies of him. This makes him the best person to know how the troopers will act and behave. Yeah, until he got his head chopped off. Ooh, got him. Where else do Stormtroopers come from? The Empire recruits them. Posters across the galaxy ask for volunteers to join the ranks. Stormtroopers must start their training when they are young. Would you like to join them? Well, duh. I already have, idiot. Alright, look at this. Look at this beautiful propaganda poster. Look at that. This is great. Can I get a poster of this on my wall? I want this. Do Stormtroopers have families? Probably. I have a family. But Stormtroopers often have to leave their families and travel to other planets. while working as a Stormtrooper can take them far away from home. Yeah, it's kind of sad. You get to write letters home, though, so, you get to say, like, hey, family, I'm off on a desert planet, it's hot, and it sucks, but I hope you're doing alright. Love Ira Smart. Where do the Stormtroopers train? At Imperial Academies. Yeah, I spent a lot of time here. I'm actually on my last year at the Imperial Academy. Once I turn 18, I can go off and be a real Stormtrooper. So, one of these training camps is on the planet Lothal. Yeah, it's kind of a dump. I don't like that place. Here, young trainees or cadets must successfully pass a series of tests before they can graduate as official Stormtroopers. How much training do they do? Lots and lots and lots of training. Yeah, it kind of sucks. Becoming a Stormtrooper is hard work. Cadets must complete obstacles, courses, and do physical exercises to learn battle tactics. Yeah, it's pretty crazy, Usually your officers kind of suck, and you really don't like them, and you pull pranks on them and stuff. It's good times. You make some friends in the Imperial Academy, and then they go off and you never see them again. So, that kind of sucks. But, as is life. Which rules must Stormtroopers follow? Well, all of them, obviously. Stormtroopers must never retreat, must always train hard at everything, and above all, should remain loyal to the Empire. Yeah. No deserters, alright? If you're retreating, get out of here. You're not fit in the Empire. Get out of here. What happens if Stormtroopers break the rules? Well, they get punished, obviously. Often, they given lots of nasty jobs and boring jobs to do. Some might get sent to the work for the Empire's drains, for example. Drains. Yeah. A friend of mine, Gary, he just retreated during battle one time. Officers found out. I have not seen him since. I think he went to the garbage compactor, and I think he just cleans it down there. So, yeah, it's not fun. Don't break the rules. Conform. It's way easier. Ooh, where do Stormtroopers go on vacation? That's just like me. I just went on vacation. We go to Scarif. It's a great place. The planet, it's a tropical paradise, but it actually hides a secret Empire base. I wouldn't exactly call it a secret because it's a huge tower, but anyway. Troopers who work there are called shore troopers. That's what these guys are. Some people think working here is as easy as a trip to the beach. And yeah, it is. See, look at that. Don't you want to be there? That looks beautiful. Who do the Stormtroopers work for? The Empire, and then the First Order. I don't really care about the First Order. They're not cool. Under the Emperor's rule, that's this guy. All hail the Empire. This guy's cool. Darth Vader, who's this guy, he's cool. Orders the Stormtroopers to track down and defeat the rebels. When the First Order takes the galaxy, General Hux takes charge of a new army. I don't really know who this guy is, but he has red hair and he looks kind of cool, so I'll give him props for that. Ooh. How many Stormtroopers work on the Death Star? 25,984. The Death Star is a giant weapon belonging to the Empire. It can destroy whole planets. It is also a battle station. Thousands of Stormtroopers on board must protect it. Yeah, and think about it. That number is just Stormtroopers. That's 25,000 just Stormtroopers. Think about all the retail workers, bowling alley employees, food service people, all the officers and other people, all the guests and visitors on the Death Star. All these people, thousands and thousands of people are on the Death Star. And then this one little guy in an X-Wing goes, pew pew, and then all of them die. Honestly, it's the worst tragedy that ever happened. It was so awful, And some people say, like, oh, the Death Star blew up Alderaan and there were more people on it. Alright, shut up, alright? The Death Star blew up and it was awful, alright? Luke Skywalker is a criminal and a murderer, and we gotta arrest him, alright? We gotta get him off the streets. Honestly. He's a menace, alright? How many Stormtroopers can fit on a Star Destroyer? I'm gonna be stationed on a Star Destroyer eventually. At least I hope, once I get out of the Academy. More than 9,700. That's a lot. Star Destroyers are triangle-shaped. I mean, yeah, it kind of looks like a Dorito. Ships belong to important members of the Empire. They carry smaller ships on board to shuttle Stormtroopers off to battle. Who have these Stormtroopers captured? This is Princess Leia. She is a rebel leader. Stormtroopers have taken her prisoner when they think she has stolen something from the Empire. Yeah, because we literally saw her do it. Like, come on. She was on Scarif. The rebels took the plans and gave them to her. We literally saw her ship leave. Darth Vader watched as the ship went away. And then he goes up to her, right? Right after she shoots and kills a stormtrooper, she's all like, "Oh, what? The rebels? I'm not a rebel. No, I don't have any Death Star plans. What are you talking about?" And Vader's like, "I just saw you leave Scarif. What are you talking about? Get out of here." Yeah, I wasn't there, but I've heard this story. It's absolutely ridiculous. Like, come on. Stupid Leia. Who disguises themselves as stormtroopers? Rebels do. Yeah, these guys suck. Luke Skywalker and Han Solo dress up as stormtroopers to fool the Empire and free Rebel Princess Leia. And it works. Yeah, because we were letting them go? See, people was like, haha, stormtroopers are so stupid. They just let Luke, Leia, and Han leave. It's like, no. We did it intentionally. They're always like, oh, they have such bad aim. They couldn't even hit their target. We didn't want to kill them. We wanted to let them escape so that we could find the rebel base and blow it up, which we were about to do. And then Luke Skywalker goes and blows it up, which didn't even make sense. The hole was right here, and the missiles, he shot the missiles, and then they turned at a 90-degree angle and went down and blew up the Death Star. That's not even possible. How did he do that? I don't get it. It doesn't make any sense. Anyway, who likes the Stormtroopers? Nobody. That's not true. A lot of people like Stormtroopers. We're cool. We like each other, and a lot of people like us. That's not fair. You can't just say nobody likes the Stormtroopers. That's mean. I hate this book. These furry guys are called Ewoks. Oh my god. These guys are terrifying. I'm not joking. I'm actually scared of these guys. These guys are called Ewoks. When the Stormtroopers invade their homeworld, they fight back to stop them. The Ewoks do not like the Stormtroopers. How can small creatures beat Stormtroopers? By working together. Ewoks are small, but they should not be ignored. They work as a team to use sticks and stones to beat the group of invading Stormtroopers. Very creative. Sure, if, terrifying. You ever been beaten to death by a little teddy bear? It's awful. I mean, I haven't been, but that's what I've been told. I got one guy who barely even got out of there alive. He was traumatized for life. Alright, this is all about the First Order. Do I really care? No. Yeah, I don't really care. First Order for Schmorter. Anyway, thank you for coming along, Stormtroopers, and reading this book with me about how great the Empire is. So, I hope you enjoyed. And yeah. Also, if you actually made it to the end of the video, I wanted to leave a little note before I close out the video. My birthday is coming up on the 16th. Yep, so we got a couple weeks yet. The 16th of September. And right now we're at like 270 subscribers, alright? So I'm just saying, if I can get 15 of you to get 2 people to subscribe, then we can be there at 300 subscribers for my birthday. That's all I want. I just want that as a birthday present. If we can get to 300 subscribers, that'd be great. So honestly, or we can, if just 30 of you can get 1 person to subscribe, that's all you gotta do. So if you're watching this video, don't be annoying about it. Don't beg people to subscribe, but just be like, hey, check out this channel and subscribe to it. So yeah, that's all I have. Thank you for watching. This is a longer video, so if you did watch to the end, thank you. I hope you enjoyed me reading this book. I had fun. I hope you had fun. So, bye everybody.